Okay, we're back with the fifth day. So, here we go. And God said, this is verse 20, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and the fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. So God is making fish in the sea, he's making birds in the air, and God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. So now we have birds or flying creatures, and we have whales, great whales, and every living creature that moveth, with which the waters brought forth abundantly. So animals in the sea. This is the fifth day. Evening and morning again. The earth is starting to spin a little faster. And God said, this is the sixth day, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing and beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. So now let me back up a little bit here. God created the whales on the fifth day, every living creature that moveth, which waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. So we didn't have anything crawling on the land yet. Now, God said, let the earth bring forth living creatures after his kind. He mentions cattle and creeping thing, but we know from science that we have the dinosaurs. So, imagine this. Here's my theory. The dinosaurs were put on the earth on the fifth day. Okay? Now, well, they were put on the earth in the beginning of the sixth day, actually. So, the beginning of the sixth day, we have dinosaurs. The earth is not spinning very fast at all. It still looks like it's standing still. One day is probably 1,000,000,000 years. Would it be possible to say that since one side of the earth is facing the sun, we have a day, and then the other side of the earth is facing the darkness, we have a night? So let's say that if the earth took 1,000,000,000 years to spin, 500,000,000 years were on the day side, and then it took another 500,000,000 years for the night side to come around in the day. So if we have dinosaurs, let's say that those dinosaurs were on the day side. Okay, it never turns night. They're running around, they're getting born, getting killed by other dinosaurs. They're having a good old time. But after 500,000,000 years, as that time comes around and this slow spin on the earth happens, that's gradually speeding up, these dinosaurs start out in the sunlight, but then they're pushed further and further west because the sun sets in the west. So as they're going west, they're trying to stay in the daylight. It's getting darker on the east side of them. And then at some point, darkness catches up to them. Now they say that the dark side of the moon runs about 200 degrees negative Fahrenheit. It's freezing cold there, negative 200 degrees Fahrenheit. It stays dark. It doesn't lighten up. There's no day and night on the moon. So what if that were the same here on Earth at that point in time? What if the dinosaurs were here during the light period, and then as it turned dark, the Earth cooled off, never to warm up while they are alive, and they froze and die? And then after all the dinosaurs are dead, that revolution of the earth is coming around again. So now, on the sixth day, God says, God said, "Let us make man in our image," after he made the beasts of the field, "after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." That sixth day happened very recently, within the last 500 million years. Because the last dinosaurs died out 500 million years ago. So that sixth day must have happened within the last 500 million years. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. And God blessed them and said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every other living thing that moveth over the earth." By this time the dinosaurs are all dead, and we have mammals now. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed," he's summarizing, "which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. For you it shall be for meat." So here we have God instructing man on, what he did so they can live. "And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat." And it was so. Which means that our meat, which is cattle, pigs, and things like that, chickens and all, they're eating these green herbs so we can eat them. "And God saw everything he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day." Okay, so now we have the sixth day. So God's coming next. Genesis chapter 2. "Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And he blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth, for which when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens." Now, for God to rest, he must have done a lot of work. I mean, I don't think that he made the earth in 6 24-hour periods and then said, "Whew, that was a lot of work. I'm going to go rest." No. It took him billions of years. And the dinosaurs have been dead for 500 million years. So, or 250 million years, something like that. So that time frame is enough for mammals to pop up on Earth. God's still working. He rested on the seventh day. His rest happened about 250 million years ago. So let's take a look. Let's see when the last dinosaur died. When did the last dinosaur die? 66 million years ago. Okay, so I got that all wrong. So 66 million years ago was the time that God got rid of the dinosaurs. Now, from then to now, he made mammals and he made man. So we've only been on the earth, mammals have only been around for 66 million years. That was the last time the dinosaurs died. So our time here is galactically very, very short, because you have a 14 billion year old universe that God is working on for 14 billion years. And the last 66 million years, he's developing mammals and man. That's a long time. That's a lot of work. That is why God needed a rest. That is why the Sabbath, being a Saturday, Sabbath, is the day of rest. So Sunday, being the first day of the week, we can do things. All right. Well, I hope that helped. Thank you very much.